Welcome, guys. Let's just go through with the season 2 updates. We actually had this for a while. We just didn't have the time. But apparently, it's gonna start within 2 hours from the time where I'm recording it, and then it's gonna be taking 9 hours, which I highly doubt that it's gonna be over within 9 hours. First, it's just too many contents that's being updated. Without these contents, line games were still taking longer than expected maintenance time. So let's just hope that this gets done within today. Okay, within today. So this leaves us 2 hours of squadron battle time, GVG time. So a lot of squadron will be missing out their battles if they finish on time. If they don't finish on time, if this gets longer than it's expected, then we actually may have, for the first time in forever, that all squadron members are missing all the battles. We never had that happen in Korean server neither. So it's very. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm glad it happened on the first week of the season, because at least on the first week, it's not really as important as the second or third or fourth week. Because we're might most likely be facing, and we don't even know who we are facing, do we? We get to know who we are facing on this time, but we don't even know who we are going to be facing, in my opinion. So at least we don't even know. That's good, right? Now we have a haircut Xeon that's being updated with the broken arm. People will say they like the haircut version. People don't say they don't like it. I don't know. And you can see the Schmidt right here. Where you go? Yep, Schmidt right here. That's who's Forday? I don't even know. Anyway, so that's Northwind forming. It's been announced for a while, but now finally it's coming up. Finally. And more episodes are coming on chapter 11. And each month we are gonna have another chapter, according to Line Games. Was it? Yeah, another chapter each month. And we're now having a new country that's called Brune, and it's gonna be the east-west of the Lunombe and south of the Northbound Frosty. If you are gonna be manually walking, you can actually see the that's not Lunombe, is it? Maybe they're all Brune. And I don't know if you can tell, it kind of had very Asian-like features right here. You see the structures here. Giant tree growing up in the middle. Very Asian. I like it. So this is just, I think, the capital, and this will be the photo to take a group shot of. Okay, so after the patch, I'll somehow figure out the time suitable for most of us, and we're gonna try to take a group shot off of it. I haven't decided time yet. I was gonna do it yesterday, but unfortunately, yesterday wasn't the day that they're being updated. So I'll figure out another date for this. See, going, and then we're having a max level 55 to 60, which is really nice. And we're gonna have 10 tickets of. Is it only one 10 ticket, or is it 10 ticket per each country? I think it's just 10 ticket. No, you know what? It's actually a ticket per country. Per country. Oh, thank you, Kilika, for the subs. I think it's per every country. I hope. If not, that's just whatever. And we're gonna have Dorka, Naomi, and Carla. We're not gonna have Schmidt available yet. I don't know why. Or Schmidt is gonna. I actually don't know. Actually don't know. Never mind. And I was actually afraid that some of it is gonna be rare or some of it gonna be legendary. But thankfully, it seems like all three of them are fated, at least so far. Dorka, Naomi, and Carla being fated. So hopefully Schmidt as well as would be fated. Hopefully. That's Dorka right here. Everyone's waifu that's been just waiting for so long. One thing that I was surprised that Dorka is the general of the Brune. You know how we have Badri for Greenland, Saint West, Rakel, those from Frosty for Shifraken. We have Dorka for Brune. I thought it was gonna be Naomi, but I guess not. I guess not. That skill, apparently there was some guy uploading the skill sets for Dorka and Naomi and Schmidt and Carlock. I don't think maybe not Carlock, and I think it's not correct. So I really like it. It means they are aware of their leakages, right? They are they're aware of their leakages. So we can see it gives us one mana for everyone in the front row. You know what? Actually, never mind. 1 mana for everyone, not even front row or back row, just 1 mana for everyone. This usually was 1 mana for either back row or front row. Like a Patri, it was 1 mana for back row. Jinai was like 1 mana for what was it? I forgot. Garf 1 mana for front row. You know, Rakel no. Rakel 1 mana for the back row. You know, like we had that, but it just says 1 mana for everyone. Okay, I didn't know that. Actually, I can't really talk about the skill sets because I actually don't know how they're gonna get applied. But for Dorka, it seems like anyone who has lower attack than Dorka herself, actually allies that has lower attack than Dorka are gonna get this mark and recover 30% of HP of lost HP, which is good. And you can see here this is big one. All target a nuke damage, all target damage for 2 turns of DOT damage. This kind of works well with the new Fate Core Reverse, the Otard one, because Otard deals more damage when Otard does damage to the one with this kind of effect on, right? So maybe Dorka, maybe Otard was meant to be paired up with Dorka or something. I don't know. Well, we gotta wait. There's Naomi as well. And did you know? I actually didn't know that Naomi is the sister of Carrie. And if you ask me who Carrie is the very one who was the queen of Saint West and who killed Emma. Carrie is the one that killed Emma. So that's Carrie, and that's the sister. That's the older sister of Naomi. Naomi is the younger sister of Carrie. They're both from Brune. Oh, and Naomi is a tanker. This is actually impressive. You're immune to damage from the HP share, which you share on your active skills. So it's actually impressive. Well, when you're under the mark of Dorka. Kylock being Kylock. Has a trickster effect. If you don't know what trickster is like Jinai and Baelish, the one that destroys enemy buff and gains mana. And just skills. And this is a real big one, isn't it? The one that we all been waiting for. The pulls for Valentina. I actually thought Valentina is gonna get like a crazy new passive and crazy strong enhanced skills. But actually, it just turns out Valentina is just Valentina. Literally regular Valentina with the flop or flip and the summer blessing. And I'm like, then what's so special about Valentina, right? But apparently a lot of people Yes, AoE bind. Thank you, Kilika. Thank you for mentioning. Yes, but apparently, Korean server community is getting excited because of this. When enemy is under fear of abyss, which is the one that gets the mark that Shifrakin gives when enemy has lower defense than Shifrakin does, you get to the whole enemy the mana burn. You get the mana burn for the whole enemy, and then 7 turns of bind, which you cannot delete or which you cannot disable. And I actually don't know what bind does. Does anyone here knows what bind does? I have no idea what bind does. Oh, bind gains no mana. Is that it? Prevent mana gaining. Oh, okay, it's on help. Okay, it's on help. She burns enemy mana at once and binds the whole team. Denies enemy team for 1 run. Stops you for okay. So it's actually a really strong effect. And apparently, regular Junai was not worth using it, but apparently this Fate Core Junai is gonna be worth using paired up with Shifraken. So we're gonna definitely be seeing Shifraken, Valentina combo with Iris, because you need Iris. Otherwise, you're gonna get countered by Dragon Knights. The thing is, who are you gonna be putting on your the other 2 spots? And this kind of gets interesting because people think that her damage will be ignored for the Summer Blessing, and when they get ignored, the mark will not go through neither. So they think or they suspect that they're gonna be putting Bathory into this game to make sure that Bathory is the one that gets the Summer Blessing active. That way, Valentina can mana burn and bind everyone. And if you're gonna putting Bathory, then you're only left with one other spot left. You already have Bathory, Shifraken, Iris, and Valentina. You literally have 1 spot. Strong, but you have to build team around. Very true. Scott, if she survives till her turn is and that's also the thing. Will she be able to survive? If she wants to survive, then she want to avoid being targeted. If you want to be avoiding the target, then you need Annie. If you have Annie, people have to focus on killing Annie first, right? And by then they are to attack either Iris or Valentina. So it's actually very interesting to see how this is gonna get work. I actually have no idea, but I'll make another video off of it as soon as I find the meta, or as soon as Korean servers or community seems to have a meta that's worth sharing. But yeah, power creep. It's definitely one of the power creeps though. So let's go bottom. Let's see, typical exclusive weapon, which is just good to have, but not definitely the one that you have to have. If you have time, if you have zest for this, please go get Valentina. Okay, if you do have Valentina, then save your zest. And we have this one for the first time in season 2. We can do what seems like called awakening, and I thought by awakening you absorb the stats of your gears. So it matters how good gears you have, but apparently no. All that matters is that it's just fated. So how we had like a fated gears. That's not really a high roll, like a medium roll or a crappy rolls. We get to use them and sacrifice them onto this. What's more important about it is that we don't even get to sacrifice in one shot. We get to do let me just quickly go back here. We quickly get to do the magic enhancement. When you do magic enhancement, where is it at? Yes, magic enhancement one time, they will refund you 5. And it costs you 5, doesn't it? It costs you 5 to do this, and it refunds you 5. So do magic enhancement for all of your gears, And if you have a good roll, keep it. If you don't have a good roll, sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. It consumes defense stats. Oh, really? It does consume defense stats? Hold on. Let me read. Let me see that. I didn't know that. Hold on. My bad. Let me see. It says additional stats. Not sure if it does it really consume the on the image it shows seems like it would be 1k defense and you get the extra 175 because of the blue guardian stone. Yeah. 1k and one same goes for here. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like you know what, like let me save it. Let's just watch how it happens and then we'll figure out. System is a content that consumes the defensive parts. A hero is equipped with the thus giving additional ability and awakening bonus effects. Okay, it's very vague about it. Yeah, I'm not sure when they say defense if they mean the armor piece or the fated piece or just the defense. It's just a translation issue. But even in Korean one, I there is no definitive mentioning. Either I can be wrong. So I'm not sure if they meant the non-weapon gears or they meant the defense stats of the gears. Oh, hold on. What? There you go. You actually have I'm not sure about it, but here's the thing. So if this consumes the actual stats of the gears, then my strat will not work. But if this doesn't consume the actual defense stats of the gear regularly, and instead just consumes the gear and gains a base amount of defense no matter what kind of gears you sacrifice, then do make sure to do your magic enhancement on literally every gear. And if you get a pink roll, if you get a yellow roll, keep it. If you get like a green roll, blue roll, or even purple roll, time to sacrifice that. So your call. But remember, you gotta have those gears up to level 9, up to level 60 to do so. And if you do happen to have over level 60, then you get all these ones refunded. The gold and then the abrasives being refunded as well. So don't worry about it too much. Going bottom. Oh, and these are the ones that are being added. The season 2 gears, or how do you call it? The awakening gears, I guess, or rank 1 awakening gears. And what's actually interesting is that we have what seems like a Gale outfit here and here. And we have the Prince Raquel. We have Garth. I think this is Jinai. I mean, not Jinai. This is Valentina. I don't know, actually. This is definitely Bernadette. I actually don't know what this is. Does anyone know what this is from? Or where this is from? Or where this is from, neither. I don't know. Nor this. This is Bathory, right? This has to be Bathory. Although I don't understand why this is purple. Bathory is easy yellow, a fated one. I don't know why. That's Anastasia. So we only have helmets and a chest piece that's being revealed. But this reminds us, we are eventually gonna have a full sets of R1 tiers of fated gears onto everyone eventually as time goes. So wait, look at the depth. It's an even number, 175. Yes. I do believe that 175 is from the defense you gain from the frost though. But here's the thing that I'm not sure. How do you get 1,000? Is this 1,000 given based, or is it like 1,000 like each going for the 20 maximum? So I mean 200 maximum. So 200 maximum for this, 200, 200, 200, 200 for these. But the thing is, if you have lower max roll, then you get 119. I mean 199 or 198. Can it be like that? You fodder gear, loose stones, your awakening unit, get one guidance on that. Since stages, add R1 helmet, yeah, you can have max 3 stones. In my opinion, you can only have max 3 stones, awaken unit. But the thing is, the side effect even changes. Yep, there you go. No, not this one, not this one. The side effects even changes to in a way that yeah, right here. Here you go. So we're gonna have like this. If it's 3, we get additional 175 defense. If it's 3 nature, we get 3 dodge, 500 HP. You know, it's changing. It's changing. So you have to actually decide whether to not awakening and then keep this effect on to you. Especially, I'm gonna be keeping this, especially when I'm fighting the Holy Dragon. I do need the status immunity when I fight the Holy Dragon. So I'm definitely gonna keep some of it. And when I actually do decide to awaken, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I do. But yeah, I actually have to wait and until this actually comes online. I actually yeah, there are so many things that I may not be aware until I actually get into the place. Yes, the awakening makes sense after they release all the boots, accessory, and gloves. Yes, I'm not even sure if there's gonna be awakening for the R1 tier of the weapons. I doubt it because they already have sold a ton of exclusive weapons off of it. Maybe they're gonna make exclusive weapons to R1 tiers. They're upgrading exclusive tiers. I mean exclusive weapons. Because honestly, what does exclusive weapon does for you? Actually, exclusive weapon does nothing for us. Literally nothing. Just changes outlook. That's it, right? So it's being very underestimated. Even I say don't go for exclusive weapon pull. Instead, save that as or use it on character pull. You know. So maybe they're gonna develop a system where they can upgrade the exclusive weapon into another level. Who knows? Yeah, that armor and HP buffs are gonna get scarier and scarier indeed. Very indeed. And this is very important actually. Yeah, and they announced that it's gonna be updated later on. The boots, gloves, and boots and accessories. What's important is that you can get these in solar and lunar trade routes. So if you actually were saving some tickets, you are gonna get your first hand onto your solar and lunar, and there's gonna be another difficulties available for us as well. Not only that, you know what? I'll just mention it later. Never mind. And we are having a signature force being updated. And as you can see, we have a naked silk veil Jinai, a very Greek mythology Olympus god features of those heroes, including Jinai and everyone. A Garth and Shivrakin as well. I doubt this is gonna be a Fate Core. It's just how they look, okay? Although I would love to have those Fate Cores. Look at the badass Shifrakin. I really like how he looks here. We have a Dorka here as well, as you can see. So what does signature first does? You have to sacrifice these heroes. You have to sacrifice these Raquel, Bathri as well. And when you sacrifice them, you gain certain effects onto the whole country. You see in here, you get to deal more damage based on the element if on the same country. What this means is actually goes bottom here, right here. You know how this game was nothing like a Pokemon game where it didn't have any element over like element, like fire over nature, frost over fire thing. Now we're having those systems being applied only when you do signature force updates. This is not applied in general, okay? Only being applied onto signature force heroes, or when you do signature force, and it's an additional damage. So you were gonna deal 100 percentile damage here, but then additional damage being applied, so you're gonna deal a 200 percentile damage. Okay, let's go up. This just changes, there. So that's what it means when they're adding additional damage according to the element, an additional 15 percentile buff and 30 percentile buff as well, and then increasement of your defense and HP. Although this is highly likely a whaler feature, we us like the normal fishes or regular fishes can go for the rank 1s here for sure. We thought we can go for rank 2s, but I'm pretty sure we can do rank 1s. And right now they're only opening up to second stage, but there will be other stages here, like third stage or fourth stage, even further. We'll see. And now we have this thing. We click it, we will gain access to every buffs we gain: signature force buffs, core memory buffs, and blue fate core buffs. Oh, we have Rachel here and Battery here. Okay. Oh, and we now have our own unique characters that we can make. So when we actually take a photo of a group shot, you can be unique about it. So in here, it gives you random color though. It applies to random color if you use a coupon. You may lock it, you may refresh it, but it costs you a coupon as well. So you may not like the colors that you gain. We'll see. And this is very crystal and zest features. So I don't know if I will be doing it, man. I mean, I would love to have my unique Gale being updated or being upgraded, but we'll see. I mean, if I could choose colors, I would definitely done it. But if it's a random color, I don't know, man. I don't know. And we are having a new system called recruitment based on the country. And it seems like we have a mileage system being updated here as well. And you can see it says 3 days and 18 hours remaining based on the screenshot. And guess what? Based on the screenshot, the 3 days and 18 hours was the day that August ends. Meaning, this it actually mentioned in here. Meaning it's a monthly refreshing stuff. So if you're gonna go for the mileage, do make sure to get to the mileage point before the month is over. So we have a September upcoming, and make sure to get these mileage completed on September if you are gonna go for this, okay? Which I don't know if it's worth it. I would still love to go for the Fate Core ones banners instead of this. But your call. If you feel like you're gonna be deeply engaging onto signature force, then this is the way to go. This is the way to go for sure. And now we have a seasonal mission. It's like I don't know if you guys were day 1 users. Remember when we had the system? I think it's called Exos Festa. I don't know what it was called actually. I don't know what it was called, but basically we had a mission, and we can just complete it. We have 21 missions per month, per every month. Seems like we have to do 10 Fate Core and blah blah blah. So yeah, this gets refreshed every month to make sure to get this done. I'm pretty sure we can get this done without us even noticing it though. But this is there. And remember how I hated that we only have Summer Festa having the Fate Core memory updated? But now we have more. We have all of the Dragon Knights, Banga family, and and Reverse World. And you can see that it's actually the banners as well, like a string of creation banners. Xeon, Anastasia, Bale combo, Rera, Renji, Magi, and Jin, Hacken Adams combo, Tantalo, Nino combo, Garth, Lungen, Brook. This is important. A lot of people will have Fate Core Garth, like having fuse up, but will people have fused Fate Cores for Lungen and Brook? I doubt it. So if you are one of the members, you are very unique, and I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of good friends who can give you the buff off of it. And do know this. FC Shofraken is paired up with FC Shofraken is paired up with FC Baraka and FC how to call it, the Revive girl that we had the issue with, the recent Fate Core, Lepin. There you go. So this is gonna be paired with Lepin, a Baraka and Shofraken. So a lot of people already have a high amount of fused up onto Lepin, and Baraka harder, but people will have done it as well. So we're left with Shofraken. So if you want to make your Shofraken stronger, do find friends that have strong Baraka. Having strong Lepin is easy to find because a lot of people have free banners, you know. And welcome, Sour Patch Kid. Welcome. I missed you, man. I missed you. And here you go. We are having another difficulties open for us, a lunatic difficulty. And in here, we can get rank 1 only up to rare. But we get these on. You get these on. These are the ones that are required to get to the rank 1 armors on Dord's creation. And we can even get the fated armors in here as well. So we now can get fated armors on lunatic difficulties, which is pretty impressive. Which kind of tells us fated armors are not that much of important issues anymore. Fated armors are just like a meh now. Nothing special about it. Okay, this updated now, okay. Oh, it costs you 5 I think crystal? The Star of Crystal and Star of Fate. I don't know what this is called in English. The new thing, actually, the new thing. And this is important. You know how I have been saving the white powder forever, and we can buy the fated armors and fated rank 1 armors as well. I hope. It does actually doesn't say about it. It just says rank 1 armors. I don't know if it's gonna be fated or not. On exchange panel that we can buy with my white powders. So yeah, finally I get to use it. Oh, the minimum requirement for lunatic is just you have to clear the chapter 11. In here it says you have to clear chapter 11 all the way to finish episode 12, and then you can have lunatic being revealed. Also have to clear special as well. So yeah. Oh, the combat power 2 million. Maybe, yeah, maybe actually, maybe more than 2 million. Because this is actually end contents now. Maybe 2.2. I don't know. We'll see. Even I don't think even I am 2.5. So it's definitely not 2.5. But definitely above 2. 2 million for sure. What Guardian Stone to be best to be awakened with? That one I'll actually make another video off of it. Right now, I'm not sure what kind of Guardian Stone will be the best to sacrifice, but I'll get a ton of data off of it with Korean community as well. So I'll let you know when I figure out. We have a Sharpay being updated on the hero battle. So if you don't have Sharpay, I think we have one user who didn't have Sharpay forever. So it's good for that individual. And we're gonna have a new Pierce Labyrinth as well. Be aware. And we are having this is what I meant when I said very Korean-like features. This is a very typical Korean traditional hat back in the days. That's why I said Brune has very Asian. Yeah, Chosun. There you go. Brune has that very Asian, especially Korean feature. Exos Pass, another upcoming Exos Pass. Yeah, it's just gonna be a monthly thing for now. So it's actually really nice because we don't have to buy it anymore. It's happening in literally every month, and we're getting free stuff literally every month. Okay, if it's good if you buy it, but it's not hurting if you don't buy it. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna have a gooder people hacking being updated to the Baraka's black the blue Fate Core Baraka, which means that they're being added to a wasted red. We're gonna have a shield effect, just a little different so we can recognize easier, but it was hard to recognize anyway. We even have trouble understanding the deals as well, the damages. Like we don't have a single huge damage output. When Rara deals damage, we see like a 10 or 15 numbers of damages that's just applied in everywhere that we have hard time finding out what our actual damage output was in general anyways, right? So the damage system, the shield system is already harder to recognize or harder to understand or harder to calculate. So I doubt anyone would pay attention to the shields as well. We'll see. And we're gonna have another login effect. This is really cool. It seems like we're gonna have a special effect. You know, right now we have Prism Cape, regular cape, and red cape. It seems like we're having another cape that's being updated. And what it says is it's gonna be more likely the general ones. When we pull for Dorka, when we pull for Bathory, when we pull for Shufraken, Garth, Jinai, Rakel, we're gonna have a special cape being flying around, in my opinion. I don't know what kind of color that would be, but there will be an update. Nothing new. We're now not gonna be having 8 total daily quests. We're now gonna have 6, which is really nice because some people thought it was a little bit of a too much daily thing to do, you know. So 6 seems okay. Some bug fixes, and yeah, that's it. This is kind of huge. This kind of, in a way, loses the uniqueness of it. A was what? A was easy. Does that mean less reward? No. Doesn't mean less reward. Just the same total of same amount of reward, just less quest. Less quest. This kind of made the game lose its uniqueness off of it. You know how every hero based on element have unique way to gain mana? But not anymore. Not the uniqueness is gone. You just will gain mana to the whole row of yours once per round when your turn begins, when you reach 5-star. So it actually matters if you're using 1 back row and 4 front row, or 4 back row and 1 front row. We're going to be seeing more of that rather than 2 back row, 3 front, or 3 back and 2 front. This doesn't change luckily, but this wasn't really unique. And break is also being very sad about it too. It's very I don't really like this update. It's losing a very unique factors that Exos Heroes had. Good for the light units, a shaft for the other. Yes, a good for the light units, but a shaft for the other units. Definitely shaft for fire, especially, and frost. Good for frost? No, I don't think it's good for frost. Frost was godlike, especially on Dragon Raid, because when you're facing a stronger opponent, your damage are likely to be blocked, meaning you are getting a lot of damage, a lot of mana off of it. A lot of people did not want to pull for the Altard because of the mana issues. Oh, then I guess it's frost is blocked. So in here, when you are broken, there is no more 100% crit, 100% penetrate damage. There's just a dark effect. You know how when people got broken under Dark Guardian Zone, you gain mana whenever you attack that very hero. That's literally being applied to everyone. 7 turns of just disabled, and 2 times the damage of the thing. Same thing, but this just saddens me, man. This saddens me. Although it's making it easier to people to gain mana, I agree. It's making people easier to understand the concept. I still doubt that everyone, or not everyone, most people would have harder time understanding what they were doing when they get underbroken. Yeah, it's more balanced in a way. It's more balanced, definitely. And you don't have to worry about the whole break thing neither. And it kind of makes Colosseum easier as well. Back then, remember how I went for the deep thoughts and back knowledge off of the Colosseum to calculate which Guardians will be best individually? I don't have to do that anymore. Which saddens me, because that was the only time that gave me the benefit of higher chance of winning 12 wins. But not anymore. And that's the very one that I mentioned here. So when you deal extra 100% of damage, you can see the damage that's being applied with the sign, with the element sign. That's it. So that's the updates. I just really hope that it's gonna be over within 9 hours. If not, I hope it's done within today or within the machinery day. And I still haven't done the daily things yet, so I gotta get that covered as well. So again, thank you for watching my YouTube video, and I'll come back with I'm pretty sure I'll come back with Valentina poll, and I got 90 minutes to do so. I know. Yeah, I wish you Gale luck for your Valentina pools, and I'll see you guys on my Valentina pool.